his works as a producer, well, as a director, he wrote, okay, so this is a collection of short stories, and on the back there's something about the foghorn. And almost every single short story he wrote has a Ray Bradbury Theater episode to it. So so one I'm going to show you called The Sound of Thunder, I read it in this book, it's somewhere over here. It's right here, Sound of Thunder. My mom read this book to me, and then what I did is I saw the video, and it was word for word. Everything that happened in the book and the short story was exactly the same that happened in the Ray Bradbury Theater. So basically it's like a live action of his stories. He also wrote the screenplay for Moby Dick, the movie Moby Dick. And okay, his career, Ray Bradbury, lasted over 70 years, and he had written over 500, 600 short stories, about 10 novels, and about 20 short story collections, and several collections of poetry. And I have, that I got from the library, I think it's overdue, is one of his short story collections. It's called Classical Stories, and you might recognize some of these. It's a coincidence. He didn't like the new technology, but he had a really strange thing that everything in his stories that he wrote, well, not everything, but some of the stuff he wrote in his stories came true. For example, The Pedestrian is a short story by Ray Bradbury. It's loosely tied to Fahrenheit 451. And, well, there's a self-driving car. It drives around and arrests people. And recently, Google has launched a self-driving car in Nevada. Yeah. What else? Earphones and Bluetooth headsets. In Fahrenheit 451, characters in the book walk around with seashells and thimble radios that they use on their ears that they use to communicate with each other. Yeah. And then the final thing is Fahrenheit 451 is about the burning of books. And that's happening around the world, but it's not necessarily books that are being burned. Books are being replaced with e-books, Kindles, and stuff. So that's a sad thing that's coming true. People aren't, in Fahrenheit 451, they're not burning books and replacing them with like electronic books. They're just burning books. They're just all smoke.